Shylock?
What?
I have here the forms from Mr. Antonio. I need you to sign them so we can have the loan payout.
Fine.
Also, it has been a pleasure working with you these past 2 years, and I just wanted to say that
Lauren! Get to the point. I'm busy.
I'm resigning.
Resigning?
Yes, in fact, my conscience does serve me to resign. See, the fiend is at my elbow and tempts me, saying, Lauren, run away. Certainly the banker is the very devil incarnate. Well, the fiend gives me wordy counsel, and so I resign, fiend. My heels are at my command, and I resign.
Resign. And do what exactly?
I'm leaving you to go work with Antonio. The money you paid me was good, and I thought it was what I wanted, but it's not. I'm going to go help people, and I'm going to travel, just like I was going to do with my medical degree.
Antonio. You're leaving all of this to clean the streets with Antonio?
Well, better that than to rot in this hell.
Antonio, ever persistent thorn in my side. Who is it?
Charlotte, it's me.
And who's that?
I'm Lisa,
My
girlfriend.
You brought her here. What?
I just wanted to let you know that I'm moving. I'm leaving with Lisa to Chicago. Charlotte, you have to accept this.
I accept nothing. You thought bringing this, her, would change my mind? You're mistaken, my dear sister.
Hey, ease up, man.
Stay out of this.
Why can't you just be happy that she's finally living her own life?
You know nothing of living life, street rat.
I know that she won't ever get to live a real life with you around.
Well, aren't we arrogant? You know what society does with artists like you? We starve you. Go die in Chicago!
Shut up! How dare you say that to Lisa? Sometimes I wish you died instead of mother and father.
Yeah, that's right, get out! You're no sister of mine. Portia, I need to talk to Portia.
You really are the man who's going to save the world.
My loan just cleared. Soon I'll be able to start my non-profit and make some meaningful changes in people's lives.
Oh, well, I'm leaving for Verona soon. You won't see me for a month, so...
Promise me life and I'll confess the truth.
Well then, confess and live.
Confess and love have been the sum of my confession. Oh, happy torment. How my torture does teach me answers to my deliverance.
How all other passions flee the air, as doubtful thoughts of rash embrace despair. O love, be moderate, allay thy ecstasy. In measure reign thy joy, scant the success. I feel too much thy blessing, make it less, for fear I surfeit.
Oh, madam, you bereft me of all words. Only my blood speaks to you through my veins, and there is such confusion in my pains. So thrice fair lady, stand I even so, as doubtful whether what I see be true, until confirmed, signed, ratified by you.
I'm not seeing anyone.
You will see me.
Who the hell do you think you are?
My name is Iago, and I am here to help you take back what is yours.
What are you talking about?
It would appear that we have a mutual enemy. You know him as Antonio.
Antonio.
For too long has Antonio thwarted our bargains, heated our enemies, cooled our friends. And what's his reason? We are capitalists, merely making our living. Is he not also trying to make his living with this non-profit? Are we not entitled to do as we must to survive? Surely you must hate him as much as I do.
I want to see him suffer. I want to watch him squirm as we wrench the last drop of life from his body. Until he begs for death. Well, what's your relation to Antonio?
Antonio has led protests against both our investments. He will not take another dime from me. My cause is heartfelt, though I have no less reason. Let us be conjunctive in our revenge against him.
But what can we do? He's a noble man with an untarnished reputation.
What better way to ruin a man than to bankrupt him? Destroy a man's credit, and he can never show his face in New York again.
And how do we do that?
Well, Antonio is relying on donations to finance the majority of his operations. Let's say we replace his surgeons with ours, who will consistently be inept with the surgeries. When his financiers realize that children are not surviving, they will cease funding him, and he will be unable to pay back your loan, thus bankrupting him.
That's not enough. He would still walk this earth and breathe this air with Portia by his side.
There is a way. You made a contract with him where if he is unable to pay back your loan, you are entitled to any one thing of Antonio's. Take his heart. Since he cares so much about them, a man cannot walk nor breathe without a heart.
You can't lawfully kill a man. The law's there to protect a life.
Shylock, my dear boy, there is no law on Wall Street. All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. They have their exits and their entrances, and one man in his time plays many parts.
I hold the world, but as the world. A stage where every man must play a part. And mine, a vengeful one. I consent to this plan, and to Antonio's death.